sacrifice. People don't understand, man. It's not an easy task being a mother. I think being a mother is one of the difficult tasks, one of the difficult jobs that any woman will ever have. Folks, sit back and think about it. Okay, imagine if we as men have to have babies, guess what? Hey, a baby would not be born. If men had to have baby would not have been born. These women are very, very powerful. And you know what? Yet and still we take them for granted. Yet and still we don't give them the credit that they need. Yet and still we don't take off our hat. Hats off to all the powerful mothers that's out there that make sacrifice. Because when they become a mother, guess what? They making a hell of a sacrifice. The sacrifice that they making, because it's not about them anymore. It's about the kids that come out their wombs. But right now, we as men, do we understand the psychological effect of what these mothers go through? Do we understand the pain that these women go through? Do we understand the trauma that these women go through, you know what I'm saying, pushing that baby out? No, we don't. But once again, what we have to do is learn and seek how to be as supportive as possible for these women. Stop being hypocrite. Stop being immature. Like my brothers say, here it is. We as people, especially as men, we are emotional immature. Because once again, we don't sit back and understand like what is going on. We don't sit back and understand, you know, right now when these women's going through their trial and tribulation, when they going through their ups and downs, we don't understand right now when they deliver a baby, that changed their whole body, their chemistry, their environment, their atmosphere, the way of thinking. We don't understand. Why we don't understand? Because we have never took the time to put our foot in their shoes. Why? Because right now is until you can feel their pain, until you can understand right now is what these women is going through when they making a sacrifice to have our baby. That's what it is. They having our baby. They having our child. They having our prince and our princess. But we don't take the time to understand the sacrifice that these young ladies, these women, these mothers, that they go through. How in the hell can we understand when we haven't experienced it? Sometime right now is, guess what? I think the role should reverse sometime. Whoa, if the role is reversed, and right now we know we having sex with these young ladies, and that right now is, guess what? The baby's coming out of us. Guess what? Big difference. Big difference, folks. So what I'm saying is this, on this day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that's out there that have made big sacrifice, that have made big sacrifice in their life, that made big sacrifice for their body, that made big sacrifice for their career. Because having a child is a life-changing event. Some of these young ladies having babies right now is, guess what, still in high school or in college. But yet and still right now, if they don't have a support system, are they going to finish school, high school? Are they going to finish college? No, they get sidetracked unless they have the right support system. And people, we do not understand. We take so many different things for granted. Why? Because we are emotional immature. Emotional immature. Right now, I don't give a damn how old we get. You can get to be 91 and a half years old like me. And guess what? Am I still going to be mature the way I conduct and handle myself doing certain situations, circumstances? No. Because the bottom line is when certain things happen, guess what? I still act. I still allow my emotions supersede my intellect. I still get out there and behave like a child. Wow. Folks, it's all about holding ourselves accountable. It's all about holding ourselves accountable and having empathy, having sympathy, having understanding what these women are going through. So what I'm trying to say is right now is, guess what, guys, even whether you on good or bad term or no term with these women that bear your child, take the time out to acknowledge them. Take the time out to call them up and text them and tell them, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Because once again, folks, listen, being a mother is the most difficult task on this earth. It's the most hardest job that anybody gonna have. So what we have to do is honor them, appreciate them, cherish them. Why? And I think we don't do that enough. And we have to get back to that, man. We have to start learning and understanding, man, what do we need to do by us getting out our own way and stop having pity party when things is not going right. You know what? We're going to be better individual. And shout out to my man, Walt Lee. Dr. Walt Lee. Once again, because once again, anytime I'm on this platform, this brother come along and he says some very powerful and interesting things. And to me, it's deep. Because once again, it helped me to understand a lot of things, man. We like to think that we're grown. We like to think that we are grown men, grown women. And right now is, but how can we be grown man and grown woman when we allow emotion to supersede our intellect? When we allow, you know what, because somebody say certain things to us to offend us or whatever, you know what, we don't want to deal with them no more. We shut them off. We cut them down. We block them. That's bogus, man. We got to be strong enough to accept constructive criticism. If you dare, and you in that woman life, and you taking care of your business the way that you're supposed to do, guess what? A lot of problem won't be existing. We not be going back and forth with that. I can't stand her, or she's not this, she's not that. Stop battering them. Stop beating them down. Stop being disrespectful. Start honoring them. Treat that woman the same way you treat her when you was trying to insert your wee-wee into her. You know how when you was trying, you all horny? Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Oh, me so horny. Me love you long time. Do you remember that? Oh, me so horny. When you was so horny, you telling that woman any and everything that you can possibly thinking. You speaking sweet nothing to her ear. Why you speaking sweet nothing to your ear? Because you want some. You want to take your little wee-wee and insert it. So you tell her any and everything. And guess what? She believed the hype. She believed the hype. And once she believed the hype and allow you to enter into her, and then right now, guess what? 9 months later, a baby's born. What happened? You got to keep that same energy. You got to keep that same desire. You got to keep that same purpose. You know, hey, you utter the words, I love you, because you want something, man. Don't say something you don't mean, man. Right now, if you don't know how or willing to accept the outcome of your consequences, right now, take heed. Take heed. Keep it in your pants. Take heed. Go to the bathroom and beat y'all. I beat my meat, y'all. That's what you need to do. We as men have to start stepping up to the plate. We as men have to start being there. How do you assume that men don't understand? Are you speaking about yourself every day? The female should be applauded, not just one day. No, bro, like I said right now, is don't take what I'm saying. If I say something, I'm speaking about myself, but I'm speaking in general. So don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. Because once again, like I say, to me, I'm speaking about we, the majority, don't support these young ladies, these women that's out there. And what I'm saying right now, especially when you out there having sex at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. You know, when you're doing that, you're not thinking at all. You like right now, 2 Live Crew all in one. Oh, me so horny. So you're not thinking. Yeah, you thinking, but you're thinking with the wrong head. You're not thinking with this. Because if you're thinking about this, oh man, here it is. If I insert my wee-wee into her, what's going to happen? Oh man, and without no protection, guess what? 9-month possibility a baby can pop up. How in the heck can I take care of a baby if I can't take care of myself? How? Sit back and think about it. And not only that, when you going around thinking you like Bobby Brown, I don't see nothing wrong with spreading myself around, what's going to happen, folks? Come on. That's just the reality of it. But yet and still, when it come down to Pampers, when it come down to food, when it come down to right now, how many young ladies I go get on welfare, public assistant? Come on, folks. We got to stop that trend. We got to stop that trend. We got to stop that trend. The difference is right now is, guess what? If you think you grown enough to basically go to the next level and have sex, be grown enough to take care of the responsibility that goes along with it. Simple as that. Don't start speaking all this Glaze you have grown. And you don't have no other choice. William, you got to grow. You got to grow, because if you don't grow, you're going to stay stuck. If you stay stuck, we're going to lose. And right now, it's to me, at time in life, we have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired of losing. I hate to lose. What we have to do is get a better understanding right now with what's going on in our community. Why are we going down opposed to up? Why are we, right now is, you got people that made it. But yet and still, the people that make it, are they coming back? Or they keep going? They making it. They growing right out of the community. So they going right to the suburbs? Are they going back to the south? Are they going back where, as far as right now, is to make a decent living and live comfortably? But the difference, what about the people that's stuck? The people that have not learned, the people that do not want to grow because they don't understand how to grow. It was nobody there to mentor them, teach them, coach them, counsel them, train them. Listen, this is what you have to do step by step. Folks, listen, if you put a plan in place and you put the right plan in place, guess what? Anything is possible. Everything is possible. Make sure you're financially fit to raise a baby. But the difference is, that's the difference, man. A lot of times right now, people are not thinking about that. Why they not thinking about that? They don't quite understand. Kingsman Chronicle, call me. I'm an artist that can improve your mood. Peace to you, man. But that's it, folks. Like I told you, anytime right now, I notice right now, I get on a platform and some of the things that I say, people may or may not agree with. I don't want people to be no yes, man. I'm speaking my piece. I'm speaking what's on my mind. I'm speaking, like I try to tell people each and every day right now, I am not the smartest person in the whole wide world. But guess what? Let me let you in a secret. I am not the dumbest. I done been through hell and back. And every time what I do is look at it each and every day, what I seek to do, how can I be better today than I was yesterday? How can I be better today than I was yesterday? And that's what it's all about. How can we be better today than we was yesterday? Huh? How can we be better today than we was yesterday? That's what it's all about, man. You know what? I got to check, T River. I got to check, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anybody right now that want to support the BGG movement, that's what it's all about. Anybody that want to support the BGG movement, it's best to give and receive. You know what? Cash App. You know what I'm saying? BGG Official. Cash App. Dollar bill BGG Official. Cash App to support the cause. Like I told you, I got so many different things that I'm working on, so many different things that I want to do. Even right now, I dropped 2 pieces. I dropped Alvin Parker, how you doing? Preach, Mr. Gibbs. It's a bittersweet day for me today, my first Mother Day. Wow, Mom. Oh, man, bro, listen, man, my deepest condolences, man. My deepest condolences, man. May your mother's soul rest in peace and her spirit be lifted, man. May your mother's soul rest in peace and her spirit be lifted. And right now is, man, my deepest condolences to you and your family, man. You know, like I told you right now, 6th floor, man. 6th floor, 455 Fountain Avenue, man. Those was the days, man. And a lot of times people don't understand what these women, what these mothers go through, man. Each and every day is Mother Day. Mother Day is not one day of the year. Mother Day is 365 days a year. If it's leap year, it's 366 days. And the difference is right now, like I told you, I think that's the most hardest job in the world. I think that's the most difficult job in the world. And people do not understand that. But right now, do we give them the support that they need? Do we give them the support that they need, that they desire? Folks, like I told you, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. But what we have to do is start being more compassionate, more understanding, more supportive. That's what we have to do. But how can we be more compassionate, more supportive, more understanding when we are emotional and mature? When you are emotional and mature, guess what? You are set up to fail. Sit back and think about it. When you are emotional and mature, you are set up to fail. Right now, because every time you look at it, you're not thinking of intelligence, you're thinking of emotion. You allow your emotion to supersede your intellect. Anytime your emotion supersedes your intellect, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to lose. And you're going to lose big time. And when you lose big time, guess what? How do you come back? How do you bounce back? Or are you going to bounce back? That's hard, folks. It's hard. That's why we have to get ourselves together. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. We have to mentally. We have to. And a lot of times people right now, when we say we don't have a problem, we live in denial. When you are born in a certain situation from a social economical standpoint, guess what? Sometimes, the majority of the time, we accept to fail because we're not prepared for the unexpected. We're not prepared. We should be prepared, but we're not. We thinking we can wing life. You cannot wing life. You might can wing a test and get over. Might wing it at a job, but in the game of life, you cannot wing it. You cannot wing life. You can't. Hey, man, like I said right now, folks, listen. Each and every day for a woman, especially for a mother, there are, guess what, powerful. And to me, like I said, I lost my mother over 30 years ago. And right now, I don't wish that upon nobody. Like I told you right now, but the death of my mother, I felt my mother say, God, what is it going to take for my son to get his life together? What is it going to take for my son to change his life around? And that time, I feel my mother sacrificed her life for my freedom. I feel my mother sacrificed her being here to make sure that I get it together. And that's why I try to tell people right now is, guess what? Growing up between the age of 14 and 24, I was a menace. I was a disgrace. I was a lowlife. And you know what? It took her death for me to understand what I need to do to get my life and my act together. And you know what? Slowly but surely, after I went through all that pain, crying for days, weeks, months, even right now, people keep trying to tell you how time heal all wounds. Time do not heal all wounds. Only thing time do is make that wound a little bit more bearable to deal with. Time do not heal wounds. Only thing time do, they make that time. You know what I'm saying? Time. Make that wound a little bit more to deal with. Thank you, T_River. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, folks, listen, man. Right now, what we have to do is, how do we get better as a community? How do we build together? Like I try to tell people right now, it's like, it's so many different things that I got planned. There's so many different things I want to do. There's so many different things that's going on. It's not when it comes to moms. It's been 7 years and still not over it. Right now, DJ Spec, people do not understand, man. People do not understand. Right now, it took the death of my mother to help me to understand what I put the victim and the victim family to. I don't know how to get in touch with you, but I want to do something with you. I wrote a book called Memory of a Ghetto. I'm not going to say email me, William. Email me, Brian Gibbs 1201@yahoo.com. Email me, Brian, BRIAN, Gibbs, GIBBS, 1201@yahoo.com. Email me, man. Email me. Email me. Email me. Email me, man. Email me. And like I said right now, I will respond back in a timely fashion. Okay? I will return back in a timely fashion, man. But folks, what we have to do is right now, how do we get together as a community, man? How? Like I keep trying to tell people, I was once the problem. So my objective is right now, how do I be part of the solution? How do I right my wrong? How do I clean it up? You know what? I got a lot. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do. I got an extremely lot of work to do, man. Listen, right now, I dropped it 2-piece today on my platform. I dropped it 2-piece. Make sure y'all get a chance to y'all go check it out, man. Go check it out, view it. If you like it, share it. Copy and paste and share it to everybody that's on your Facebook. Share it to everybody that's on your IG. Share it to everybody that's on in your contact, in your phone contact. I dropped it 2 pieces today that right now, which guess what? If you like it, share it. That's what it's all about, man. Nothing more, nothing less right now. That's what it's all about. I got a few more things that I'm working on. Like I say, I'm trying to go back out there with the homeless. I'm trying to get back out there how to feed a hunger. I'm trying to do so much, man. But once again, without a team, one person only can do but so much. Imagine right now me playing basketball. Imagine if I was an NBA team. If I was an NBA team and it's only me as one player, how in the heck could I beat 5 other individuals when you only got one individual? Bottom line is right now, when you're trying to build a team or you're trying to build an organization like the BGG movement, it's best to give and receive. You need a team. You need a team. You need a team. One person cannot do it alone. One person cannot do it alone. And people don't understand that. In order for you to have an effective and successful team, guess what? You need donation. That's the difference. You need people that's going to be out there right now is giving you direction, giving you guidance, giving you advice, prayer, giving you prayer. That's what this is all about. How do we go back and how do we take it to the next level? That's it. Even today, I was not going to do a cigar chat. If you notice, I'm not smoking the cigars. Right now, comes cigar out, man. I'm tired of smoking cigars. I smoked two cigars. I think I smoked two cigars earlier when I did a couple of pieces. Like I told you, I dropped 2 pieces today. I got some more stuff coming up or whatever. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Like I said right now, I'm going to drop the Seif Man. I had the great opportunity to meet the director of Raising Dion, right now the director of The Wire, the director of so many different powerful shows that's out there. And right now I had the opportunity to meet and sit down with this individual. So right now, hopefully within the next day or two, I will be dropping a full interview. Make sure right now, folks, like I told you, people don't understand how hard it is traveling from point A to point B to point C to point D to try to meet and greet and talk to these people, sit down, trying to get a camera crew, trying to get the right lighting, trying to get the right recording, trying to get the right filming. Man, this stuff is tedious, man. This is a very tedious process, and people don't understand. Whatever you put into, that's what you're going to get out of it. I remember when I first started this. When I first started, it's about, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago? And I can remember when I put up my first YouTube video. And right now, I got friends now. They say, man, you came a long way. You came a long way. I remember right now when you did your first video or whatever, it's like, we couldn't even see you. It was like half of your head. Half of your head. And then right now, you had a BGG post in the back. Right now, you came a long way. Because once again, folks, there's a lot of things I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to, record and get the tripod and get the right camera and get the right setting and the right, lighting. I didn't know none of that. But once again, I didn't know how to do thumbnails. I didn't know how to put up titles. I didn't know how to do none of that. But the difference is right now was, guess what? I did it. And the more and more you do anything, guess what? You get better. I'm still not tech savvy, but I'm a little more tech savvy than I was 1 to 2 years ago. I'm still not advanced like the way I want to, but I came a long way. I don't have to depend upon nobody to do a thumbnail for me. I don't have to do that. Right now I try to make sure I bring out quality content. But besides that, I was talking to a gentleman earlier today, man. And what I'm trying to say right now, shout out to my brother, man. Good guy. Right now, I'm going to bring him on the platform real soon. And he said, you know what I admire about you more so than anything? You get on your platform and you don't use no profanity. And folks, listen, I learned that from Infomind. Shout out to Dr. Infomind Timbo. I remember that. I remember when I got involved with Infomind. And when we start doing different things in regards to, check out the Infomind platform. I think I got a piece on there. Right now, he did my story, and it got over 1 million views. And right now, what he was saying is a lot of times when we do things, try to stray away from profanity. And you know what? That's what I do. And to me, I don't try to use profanity anyway, because I think we as people are far too intelligent that right now is we got to curse all the time like we're sellers. You know what? To me, you can always find another word for the profanity. Right now, don't get me wrong. If I get upset and I allow my emotion to supersede my intellect, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to use profanity. You know what? I'm human. I am not perfect. I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. I'm not trying to act like I'm this goody two-shoes. I'm not trying to act like that I'm something that I'm not. I'm not. I don't got to pretend. In order to be honest with anybody else, you got to first attempt to be honest with yourself. So I'm not trying to pretend. I'm not going to pretend for nobody. The difference is right now, I am who I am. Right now, I have came a long, long, long way. I know I have came a long, long way. I have changed from night to day. I am a much better person than I ever was. I'm in love with myself. I'm at peace. I'm happy. And my objective is right now, how? How do I help my community? How do I help my brothers and sisters? How do I help my peers? How do I help them? You know what I'm saying? To help them get to where they need to be at in life. All of us have a purpose. What is your purpose? What is your purpose for being alive? Right now, I feel God spared my life. God spared my life from being shot at, from being executed. God saved my life from being in prison forever and a day. Because he felt right now is, guess what? You got a purpose. Your purpose is how do you use your past transgression, your testimony. Without no test, there's no testimony. Without no test, there's no testimony. Without no test, there's no testimony. So I feel, like I said before, as you look into the listen to the words that come out of my mouth, I feel my mother ask God, what is it going to take for my baby boy to get his life together? And at time I feel like my beloved mother sacrificed her life for my freedom. And right now is, guess what? What is it going to take for me to get it together? Like I told you, from spending 15 years in and out of jail, enough became enough. Who the heck want to be in jail? Folks, listen, man. We are kings and queens. We are prince and princess. We can do all things through Christ which strengthens us, but we got to believe. You got to believe that you're worthy. You got to believe that, guess what? Here it is. You are better today than you was yesterday. And to me, trust me, I believe that. I know that. I understand that. It took me a long, long time. But guess what? I can honestly say that I got it. I got it. Right now, sometimes the light bulb go off and your first 15 years of your life. Sometimes the light bulb go off in your first 20 years of your life. Or you're 25 or 30, 40, 50. Eventually, that light bulb has to go off. And when that light, you got to know what is your purpose. The 3 most important days in our life. Number 1, the day that you were born. Number 2, the day that you figure out why. And number 3, the day you died. What was your legacy? What did you left behind? What people going to say about you? Huh? Come on, folks. We have to get it together. We have to grab these kids by their hands. And we have to teach them. We have to take the time and go back to the basic and have patience, have understanding. Is people going to get it right the first time? Right now, if you got people that got it right the first time, they are blessed. They are double blessed. Sometime right now is, guess what? I didn't get it right the first time. I didn't get it right the second time. I didn't get it right the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time. But guess what? I kept banging my head, banging my head, banging my head, banging my head against that wall. And eventually, guess what? I got it right. I got it right because I got tired of being sick and tired of being losing, sick and tired of being incarcerated, sick and tired not being around my family, sick and tired right now of being incarcerated. These people got to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Folks, we have to learn how to understand and understand our purpose. Understand right now is, guess what, man? Get away from that knucklehead stuff. Stop being our own worst enemy. Stop being emotional immature. Stop being emotional immature. Stop like, wait a minute, hold up. Yesterday, I went down that road and something bad happened. So I got another chance to do it all over again. So right now is I got an opportunity to do it all over again. I know yesterday I went down the road and something bad happened. So guess what? I'm going to find another route. I'm not going down that road. Why? Because I don't want nothing bad to happen. That's how we got to think, man. Protect you. Protect your freedom. Protect your space. Protect your peace of mind. Protect your joy. Protect your energy. Protect your wife, your husband, your kids, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. Protect each other, man. And sometime right now, we have to make the ultimate sacrifice. And you know how you're going to make the ultimate sacrifice? By change. How you going to make the ultimate sacrifice? By prayer. No prayer equal no power. Less prayer equal less power. More prayer equal more power. Much prayer equal much power. No prayer, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. Listen, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, share. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful and wonderful mothers that's out there. Coach, counsel, train, teach these young ladies how to be great moms. That's what life is all about. Get back. And we as a community, as people, have to stop being emotional immature. This is Glaze Gibbs. This is my channel. When I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Peace, love, and prosperity.